Hi, everybody. My name is Travis Brander, and I'm here with Pustulus Maximus of GWAR at Bogarts. Would you like to say hi to all the people on the internet?
Hey, what's up, people of the internet?
The last time I saw you here at Bogarts, it was pretty horrific and traumatizing. I remember Hillary Clinton was involved, Donald Trump was involved, Bernie Sanders was riding a troll with blood shooting out of the anus. Could you tell us what to expect tonight and what the fans can expect to see for the rest of the tour?
Well, Trump is still a big part of the show. He really likes the spotlight. He's a closet GWAR supporter. So I think that's why he comes out every night. But if you come on stage with GWAR and you're not a member of GWAR, chances are you will be killed, decapitated, disemboweled of some sort of way. So that unfortunately happens to the best of them. You can expect more bodily fluids and blood and cum and all kinds of shit to be thrown from the stage. That's always a given in a GWAR show. But honestly, I just try to play rock and roll every night and party every day. And somehow it just always turns into a bloodbath.
Speaking of blood and body fluids, in the medical field, we are taught that you treat all blood and body fluids as if they're potentially infectious. It's called standard precautions. That's why we always wear gloves with every patient and everything like that. So with GWAR blood and body fluids, should we treat them as potentially infectious? Like, is there risk involved
Oh
with that
yeah,
thing?
there's a lot of risk involved. I mean, there's a lot of people infected with AIDS that are come to the show, and that those are the people we choose to get their blood from that we spray onto the crowd. Because some of the blood comes from our victims, other ones we store, and I prefer to store blood infected with herpes, AIDS, all the good stuff,
So
hepatitis.
if I wear like gloves and maybe a condom, I should be okay though.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, but that's part of the fun is, you just open your mouth when the blood comes your way, and hopefully, you just cross your fingers and hope for the best.
This is a question that comes from a really big fan of yours. Is there any plans to take a giant laser and carve Odorous' face into Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I'm just looking for some magnetic laser oil. Magnetic oil for lasers. Once I get a hold of that, that's the last component needed.
So soon or in the future?
Soon.
Okay. Is there any random slave pit projects we don't know about, and how can we support slave pit? How can we support you guys on any more projects?
Well, you could mail cash in an envelope to 1008. No. You can support us by buying our records. That's probably the best way. Um, I'm not going to turn down the envelope full of cash. That is very, if you want an address, just pustulousinthestudio at gmail.com. Send me a link. I'll send you a place. I'll send you a P.O. box that the rest of the band doesn't need to know about. And we can make some cool stuff happen. I'll send you some cocaine, man. But no, buy the records, buy the vape juice, buy the cigars. We got comic books. We got all kinds of cool shit. Just indulge us for once.
Another one of your big fans said that they cannot find a cuttlefish to buy.
Well, you could write your senators and fix this problem. Actually, we've been talking with the people of Bad Dragon. They make dildos and stuff that you can fuck and get fucked by. I think it would be really cool to have a cuttlefish dildo. So, express some interest, and we'll probably end up being able to make one. Make one for like experienced people, and then like fucking like some pros, and we'll even make little novelty ones for the timid. But I'd say do some poppers and stretch that butthole, son.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
How much blood will it take to appease the world maggot?
Not enough blood in the world. Yeah. Just runs right through him like a drunkard through his 12-pack of Bush. It's just in one hole and out the other with the quickness.
Does Blothar have a preference on Dick Utter?
Dick Utter? I don't know. I think he likes the one of the bottom left. That's kind of the one I like, but he's got names for him. There's Frankie, Eddie, Bob, and Matt.
Frankie, Eddie, Bob, and Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you please be willing to give us as much information about the new album as possible?
I'm going to be on it. GWAR's gonna be on it. GWAR's gonna put it out. I mean, there's gonna be songs with guitars and drums and bass. I mean, no, I can't tell you all the details. We're trying to come up with a cohesive story, shit like that. We've been even talking about maybe releasing EPs prior to full-length records, things like that. We're gonna try to experiment with some shit. I mean, I like to do something cool. Maybe come out with some limited release vinyl, or whatever. Just something neat. That's all. I just want to be cool. We want to be fucking artists, man.
So Jerry Springer lives very close to where we are right now, and I know you guys have had a relationship with him in the past. Would you want to give a shout out to Jerry or a message to him? I could try to see if I could get it to him in some way. Do you have anything you'd want to say to him?
Hey, Jerry, what's up? I mean, why don't you have us back on the show? Because I've got a lot of illegitimate kids that I'm not going to see ever, So maybe you can have one of them surprise me. But you know what? Maybe take that back. If you have one of my illegitimate kids on the show, I'm not coming on the show because I'm not trying to be no dad.
Is it safe to say that you guys would actually invite him to future shows in Cincinnati? Because I know he's been a part of everything.
Jerry
right?
Springer, you have an open invitation to any GWAR show you'd ever like to come to. You know that.
So, yeah, Jerry Springer is kind of a part of Cincinnati. We're in Cincinnati right now. Is there anything that you personally like about Cincinnati or the music scene here, or anything you'd like to shout Cincinnati out right now?
I like that you can call it Cincinnati. I like that. I like the music store next door, fucking, what is it, Mike's Music or something like that. Yeah, I like to steal stuff out of the back during the concert when it's real loud and they shut down for the night. Yeah, that's the way to do it. No, I mean, I like this town. It's cool, man. It's cool places to play, cool bands to see. It's fucking like, oh, wait, this isn't Cleveland. Never mind. This place sucks.
Well, I think that pretty much covers everything. Thank you very much for talking to us, sir, and thanks for coming to Cincinnati. And I guess we can say goodbye to everybody on the internet.
All right, peace out, internet.